back to Salon Talk. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe, and hit a notification. Help this granny get 55 subscribers so I can go live. This granny wanna go live. But what Salon Talk is about today, and we have talked about this in my salon so many times. And I stopped and I thought about, okay, easy way to save money. A lot of my younger clients, not necessarily, in their 20s, but in their late 30s, mid 40s, they always said you was able to do so much, on a small income. How did you do it? And I had to sit and I had to think about it, especially the way the economy is today and everything going on with them terror attacks and Lord, prices going up, everything is sky high, contractors trying to get over on you, everybody charging you more. So I had to think about it. And y'all, I came up with some easy way to save money. Whether you're a low income or medium income, or you just want to save money. And y'all will hear me moving the papers because I had to take notes. I'm still new at this, so I had to take notes. So the first thing that I came up with, live on what you make. Live on what you make. That is so important. Don't try to be like the Jones. Don't try to be like the Smith. Don't try to be like the Williams. Live on what you make. That's very important. Know what you make. Know what you bring home. Know how much they take out of your check. Live on what you make. That's very, very important. And then act like, especially if you're trying to save money, y'all. If you're trying to save money, act like you're on a low income. Even if you're not, act like it. Now, don't get me wrong. I used to tell people I might be on a low income, but that don't mean I have to look like I'm on a low income. Don't look like you, oh, I don't have this, I can't do that. I look this way, dress all ripped, toe up, face all dirty, and teeth haven't been brushed. Y'all, I ain't talking about that, but act like you're on a low income. That's very important if you're trying to save money. If you're not trying to save money, then hey, it's not for you. Don't do it. But if you're trying to save money, and that's one thing that you have to realize. Live on what you make and act like you on a low income. Because if you act like you on a low income, whichever one you want to say, y'all, you're gonna save money. You really would. You'll save money. And another thing that works for me, and I had to learn this, and I'm talking about me. I had to preach this to myself. Keep your credit cards out of your purse, out of your wallet, wherever you carry. Keep them out until you need them, till you know you need them. Then you take the one you need. Because when you carry them credit card, charge cards, or even now they have them on their phone. I don't even put mine on my phone because I'll probably swipe here, swipe there, and be no swipe something wrong, and Lord, and all this new wave stuff. So y'all younger folks that have it on y'all phone where you can pay with your phone, if you're on a low income and you're trying to save money, maybe, just maybe, that's not the best thing, because it's the same as if you carry your credit card or charge card in your wallet or in your purse. And it's so easy when you say, oh, okay, I'm going to spend $50. When you have the money in your hand, it's easy. If that's all you have, that's all you can do. But when you got that card, when you got that card and you blessed to have a good limit or have any kind of limit, it's easy to swipe, 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 swipe. It's easy to say, oh, okay, I know I was going to spend $50, but oh, this on sale or this on clearance. Let me grab this, let me grab that. Before you know it, you had $150. So y'all keep them cards, them credit card, charge card out of your purse. And if you don't have to have it on your phone, I would say don't even have it on your phone. Y'all, that's just me, my way. And carry the amount of money you need. Don't carry more than you need. I don't even know. I'm showing my age. I done told my age. I'm in the 60 club. I'm 61. So, you know what? A lot of young folks now don't even carry money. But if you do, or if you are senior like me, only carry the amount you need. Only carry what you need. If you know what? I know how much gas I'm going to put in my car a week. I stopped charging my gas because that bill will add up every week. Then I have a big bill at the end of the month. I was like, oh no, girl, you better stop. You better stop, girl. So I start carrying what I need because I know how much how much gas I would need for that week. So when it's time for me, I know a day or two when I need to get ready to fill up, I get my money, I fold it up and put it in a separate part of my wallet. And I go get that amount of gas. If the gas a couple of cents higher, that's fine. If it's a couple of cents lower, that's fine. Because I'm going to only get that amount that I have in my wallet. So just keep the amount of money you need in your wallet. Same thing, if you have more money in your wallet, you're going to spend more money. And another tip, instead of going to these big grocery stores, which I love Walmart, I love Kroger's, I love H-E-B, but y'all, sometimes you just have to pull away. And for me, I have to pull away from Walmart because I had a tendency of going to Walmart just to kill time if I was by myself and didn't have nothing to do. And I would spend more. When I was keeping them cards in my purse, I would spend more than what I wanted to. And I really had a financial struggle a couple of years ago. And I started going to Family Dollar. And I was like, I didn't know Family Dollar sell this kind of food, canned goods and all. Yeah, I know they sold bread, chips, and stuff like that, but I was surprised how much canned goods Family Dollar have and how many things that you could just get from Family Dollar, General Dollar. Just go, instead of going to the big grocery stores. And then they was much closer. They right outside the neighborhood in most cases. You don't have to drive for, well, here where I live, you don't have to. So, you know what? I start going to General Dollar and Family Dollar, And then when they open up the Joe V's, I talked about that in my food haul last week. I go there because you can find some canned goods. You can find some stuff that's way cheaper than these big department stores. And I was surprised because Joe V's is owned, like I told y'all, by H-E-B. So you can't find everything you can find in H-E-B, but you can find the basics, what you need at a good price. And know what's going, another tip, know what's going on in your neighborhood where you live. Know what's going on. That way you could save money instead of going to certain things like certain things they have that you're going to and you have to spend money for, or going to the movies, or, just going doing something you have to spend money on. Know what's going on in your neighborhood or in your little in the city or the town you live in, because it's always something free. You'll see some of the churches will have free festivals, free bazaars, and you can go and I know I probably didn't say that word right, so I ain't finna say it again. But they have things free that you can go to. They have plays sometimes free, free Easter egg hunt, free Halloween trick or treat, or what they call it, trick or treat, or whatever they call it at your church. Our church call it something else. I can't even think of the name of it, but they have a lot of stuff. I even went to a friend. They had like a barbecue cookout. Now, if you would have went here in Texas and Houston, we known for the rodeo, but it costs an arm and a leg to get in one of them places. Mm-mm. Not me. I can't pay that. But at a friend church, they had a barbecue cook-off, and it was free. The food was free. Everything was free. So find out what's going on in your city, your town, or your little surrounding areas. I bet, I bet you'll find something free going on, and you won't have to pay. I bet you will. So y'all look and find out what's going on. And then this is another thing too. Instead of going to the gym and paying a gym membership, y'all go to the community center. We have quite a few community centers where I live, and it's two that's real close to me. They have free Zumba class, free walking class, free line dance class. They even have for the seniors, and they seniors start at 55. Well, twice a month, they take them on little trips. And the bus ride is free because it's provided by the city. You have to pay wherever you go, but I love going to museums, and I went to a lot of museums. And you maybe have to pay $5, and wherever you go out to eat, you have to buy your eat. But going there, and a lot of times the places you go to are free through the community center, and they have gyms there. I have found one. Yes, I have. It's one that have a pool, but it's an outside pool, so you can only go during the summer, and it'd be too many young folks there for me then. But throughout the rest of the year, it's so many classes. They even have gym, and I'm a morning person. You could get up and go to the gym. You don't even have to pay for your membership. Pay for a membership at the gym. Go to the community centers, and they have a lot of things free. I mean, they have when I say all kind of classes, they have all kind of classes. And at your church, especially some of the bigger churches, they have free activities during the week. Especially, like I say, if you're a senior, they have crocheting, they have oh Lord, now I can't think, but they have a lot of things going on. So y'all, instead of paying for a gym membership or paying to go line dancing or paying to go to Zumba, go to the community centers, go to the churches. It's a lot of things you can do that's free. And you know what? Another thing that me and my girlfriend, we do once a month. We try to do it once a month. Sometimes we might miss a month. When we have our girls' day, sometimes to save money, we'll go and we'll buy like a big platter and split it. And you save money that way. And then if you're going and you don't want to, and you want to make it even more reasonable, say, hey, let's go for dessert. Because the idea of your girlfriends, you hanging out with them, it's just the fellowship and having a good time and doing something together. Me and my girlfriend, we'll go out to eat, we'll split a dinner, and then we'll go window shopping. We like going window shopping. We'll feed off each other. How you think this will look in my house, girl? How you think that's gonna look? Oh, girl, no, that's too short. Don't get that. Or girl, no, that's too flashy for you. Or girl, we like feed. We can walk around Family Dollar, not Family Dollar, y'all. Ross. DD's. We don't too much go to the mall there, but we like stores we could just in a strip center we could just go into. But y'all, that's one way saving money with your girlfriend and then having a good time too. And you know what? This here, y'all, this is what my son did. As I told y'all before, my son was in a wreck and he couldn't work for 4 months and his truck was totaled out. But he couldn't afford the prices of these new vehicles. So he wanted a cash car. He invested what they call a blue drive, he told me. He said he got it for maybe $60, $70. It might seem like a lot now, but it will save you money in the end. It definitely will save you money. And it'll help keep you from getting ripped off. Because this is what I'm trying to tell, easy ways, what I'm trying to say or talk to y'all about is easy ways in saving money, especially when you're on a low income. And what he did, he bought this blue drive and he looked at about 4 cars, I want to believe, and it's like the little thing sort of not as advanced as the big mechanic places have, but it's a thing you hook it on to your car and it give you a reading everything that's wrong, if it been tampered with, if you need the it'll show you a code saying like one of the car was beautiful on the outside, on the inside, but it had 11 codes, y'all. 11, and the main one was the transmission. And I was like, He said, oh no, I don't want to buy a little car and I have to be putting money into it. So it will save you money. It would, even if you're not buying a car, it's good just to have. So if something go wrong with your car, if y'all like me, a lot of times I'll be thinking they be trying to get over on you. When you single, and especially a single woman, and they see you coming in by yourself, they try to tell you everything. You need to fix this. You need to fix that. You need to fix this. Y'all, they be trying to fix my money where they can fix it in their pocket and they register. Not here. Now that my son got this blue drive, if something go on with my vehicle, I tell him hook it up and see what it said, what's going on. So this will save y'all money. Y'all, this is something new. I didn't know about this until maybe a month ago when my son finally got his car, because he found one that only had 2 codes and they was real simple, real easy to fix. So that's a good thing. It's called a blue drive. And another thing, y'all, make your own frozen dinners. Make your own frozen dinners. You know, pick a day where you off and you don't have nothing to do, or even if you retired or just not working, make your own frozen dinner. Cook your food. Buy you some good freezer bags or some good containers that you could put your own own meals in your own frozen dinners, and just take them off when you need them and when you know busy or when you going to work, and you won't have to spend all that money on buying food, all the doing this or doing, and then it's put up in, because if you fix them on a day you don't have nothing to do, you don't mind doing it. At least I don't mind doing it. I don't mind cooking on a day I don't have nothing to do. I'm not with my grandkids and I'm just hanging around the house. I fix me like 4 or 5 frozen dinners. Whatever I'm cooking for dinner that day, I make sure it's enough to make at least 2 or 3 extra meals. And in my freezer now, I might have about 8 to 10 frozen dinners, and I just pull them out when I need them. I save money and time. And another thing, y'all, wash your own car. That's what I'm gonna be doing this week. My car is filthy, and I passed by when I was out and I seen people getting their car washed and stuff. And I thought about it because I have went to this man before and had them to wash my car. And that was a little while ago. Shoot, and that was almost $40. I was like, girl, you on a budget? You trying to retire next year? Don't spend $40 for somebody to wash your car when you can wash it yourself. I'm saving. Like I said, I'm talking to myself. When I'm talking to y'all, I'm washing my own car. Wash your own car when you need to save money. Just wash it, and then that's that money in your pocket. It might not be as clean as when they do it, but it'll be clean, and that's the main thing. It will be clean, y'all. And y'all, one more thing, just say no. Just say no, whether it's to yourself or to someone else, especially when it's a financial uh, request that's made on you. Just say no. Just say no. And y'all, it's all good. It's all good because you know what? We, like I said before, we could put ourselves out there for other people. And then when you look around, you try to find who is there for you. And you will save a lot when you learn how to say no. Because I'm doing that with my grandkids too. I'm learning to tell them, my grandbaby told me, she said, I like coming to Granny's house because Granny always buying us stuff. I was like, girl, that ain't why you come to Granny's house. You come to Granny's house because you love Granny. She said, I do. I love you, Granny. But I did get them spoiled a little bit because at one time I was making a little bit more and I was able to do it. So now, I'm not making the same thing. And I realized that my body can't keep on going through what it's going through. So, hey, I'm trying to get to the point where I can do less and still have a decent life. So, y'all, one thing we have to remember, and I think a lot of people, especially people with low income, we have to realize, and what I want, this might, whoever might need this, some in my heart, tell me, somebody just needs to hear this, because I was that person once. And I must say it was probably in my 40s, maybe late 40s, that I realized where I live, what I wear, what I drive do not define who I am. That's very important, family. Where you live, what you wear, and what you drive do not define who you are. As for me, it don't. And I tell people all the time, when you get to that point, life become easier. And that's when life became easier for me. So y'all, if one of the main things that I want y'all to take away from my talk is what I just said. What you wear, where you live, what you drive don't define who you are as a person. And y'all, another thing, live within your means. Know your income. Know what you bring home. And y'all check them stubs. Check your paycheck. Check your stubs. Make sure they give y'all all y'all hours. Because I was in a situation, I was like, oh no, this not right. Because, honey, some people put stuff in wrong or do something wrong. Check, verify everything. Check everything. Make sure, hey, you got all my days in. You got everything. Because it's hard. Life is hard, and it's hard with everything going on and prices going up. Well, y'all, I hope I gave y'all one or two little hacks that y'all can use to save money. Easy way of saving money, making life easier. Well, y'all, that's about it today in Salon Talk. And I decided, hey, let me put something different on than normally my black I wear, you know. So y'all be blessed and choose to be happy because it's a choice. Hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification. And if you have any uh, hacks or ways to save money, y'all drop it in the comment. And y'all help this granny get to 55 subscribers so I could go live, y'all. I want to go live. I want to go live. I want to go live and I need 55. Yes, I want to go live and I need 55. 55 subscribers, y'all. Hit the like button and I will talk to y'all later. Y'all be back now.